didn't realize we were allowed to drink up here. Yeah.
Scout turned 21.
Oh, there we go.
We're just trying to figure that out. Wait, I'm sorry, my wine's coming home.
Are we just gonna get shit-faced up here? What's
Sure, why not?
Can somebody get everyone?
What the hell? Where's my beer?
Can somebody run out and get us all some drinks while we're...
Cheers.
All right.
Is it good luck or bad luck to cheer over somebody? Good luck. Okay.
Lies, this goes right through you.
It's like
All right.
salt, passing the salt.
Well, we've been talking a lot today about working with people. Various people up here have been working on Rob Zombie's new film, and I want to know just sort of with you guys, what do you remember about meeting him the first time and then eventually working with him? But let's start with the meeting. What do you remember about meeting? Because he does have sort of a presence, I think it's fair to say, when just physically. But what do you remember about meeting?
Y'all probably had the most.
I remember the first time that I had to meet him and Danielle for the first time. Very intimidating. I mean, his hair is very intimidating, as well as his clothes and as well as his height and shoes. But he was not what I was expecting at all. I watched his movies prior, and I YouTubed a couple of his concerts, and I didn't expect a very sweet, intelligent man who knew the vision that he wanted, and it was really great. And then meeting Danielle the same day, test with her, was great. But yeah, no, he's a great guy. Shocks me all the time.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you guys answer first, and I'm going to ask about that test.
I guess I could just say the same thing. I mean, like, I did not grow up listening to heavy metal, so I didn't really know that much about him. But when I saw his photo, and the only photo I saw was like some really like old photo of him with like really hardcore dreads, and kind of like, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know, like this guy doesn't, like, he's not gonna like me, is actually what I thought first.
Because I was so young, I found him attractive. And I was watching the
YouTube, I was like, young.
You're old.
Hot. Rob Zombie's hot.
No, but like he's like my dad now, so it's like, but you know what I mean?
He doesn't have to be your dad, is he?
But more of a father figure than anything. So it's like, I remember watching the video and going, oh my god,
Totally
this
had
guy
a girl
is so
crush
hot.
on him. We could all tell.
And
Totally
Sherry,
did, right?
it was like, oh my god, they're a
Yeah.
perfect couple. This is going to be around set all the time.
Danielle, I mean, you were attached early on, but what do you remember about sort of...
I mean, he was just kind of like awkward fanboy. You know, like I didn't meet him in the audition or anything, and then I came in to meet him for, I think right before I met Scout, like that same day. And I just walked in and he was just like awkward, like kind of came up with his hair down and was like, hey, how you doing, Rob? Nice to meet you. Welcome aboard, nice to have you. So, we're fucking, here's what we're gonna do. You know, that was just kind of my feeling about Rob.
Was there any hesitation about taking on a role in a film that is a remake of such an iconic film? Was there any, and you being part of the original franchise, what was there, for any of you though, was there any hesitation, or did Rob sort of paint a picture that was different enough that you felt cool with it?
Which one? I mean, yes, that's true. But you know what? I hadn't seen the original before we shot our version. I actually started to watch it, but then I thought it was so different that I didn't want to get confused with the original and what we were doing. So luckily, in a way, it sounds weird that I hadn't watched it because it's such an iconic film, but I feel lucky that I hadn't watched it because I was able to just do whatever I thought was right for the character. And, you know, hopefully you guys ended up thinking it was right, which I didn't know. I personally had no idea what the Halloween franchise even meant. I didn't even know. Even after we finished, I didn't even know. Until I came to my first convention. And then I suddenly understood that, you know, this was like a huge, you know, huge deal. You guys are amazing to this day, so.
Same here, I didn't realize that Michael Myers was such a huge thing. All these franchises was so huge. I remember my uncle used to scare me with the mask when I was a kid, so that was kind of ironic. But I remember getting cast, and one of my best friends at the time texted me because it was all over the place, and he was like, "You're playing Laurie Strode? Oh my God, what are you? You didn't tell me that." And I was like, I just got it. How did you find out? And it started going everywhere, and then everybody started comparing me to Jamie Lee Curtis. And then I had watched the Halloween, and I was like, oh my God, like this is a big deal. This is really huge. And a lot of people were very upset with that I was cast as it, and they didn't even see me perform yet, and I was being judged already. And I was like, how the fuck am I going to do this? So people are already judging me and haven't even seen what I'm capable of doing. And so I remember going on set really, really nervous, and then finding out when Danielle was doing it, and I was a fan of her Halloweens. And I remember going up to Rob and going, okay, well, like, maybe should I play it like this? And he's just like don't. Like, play it like you want to do it. Like, this is nothing like the original. This is a reboot. Like, this is nothing like the original. So I kind of, like, he calmed me down a bit, but I was 17 years old, and it was really intimidating, and I'm 23 now, and it's still intimidating when people come up to me and compare me to Jamie Lee Curtis. I mean, I think she's beyond talented, and I love the original, but yeah, I was very scared.
Danielle, what, like...
I gotta get out of jail free card.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
You're in a unique position where...
Yeah, I mean, I think for me it was like, people that didn't want to see the movie because they were like, oh, you can't remake Halloween, were like, oh, Danielle's in it? All right, maybe I'll go see it. So I think I knew what I was getting myself into. But I thought, this one was different enough from the original. There really was no comparison, I thought. Except that I was surprised to know that Annie was going to live in the first one. I was totally expecting to die. And then then got the script. And then read it and I remember writing out and being like, oh my God, Annie doesn't die! Annie doesn't die! Oh fuck, I'm gonna do another! Oh shit! So that was kind of my reaction.